Explore to Heal allowed us to have communication that was much more fluid. Immediately, within a very short period of time, saw how that can improve our interactions or just create a broader understanding of each other amongst ourselves. And it's like, if you can accomplish that much in such a short period of time, that it will create that positive reinforcement to work on it more and more down the road. I have been in active recovery, and through that, my family has been in our own experience of active recovery for several years. Throughout my own recovery and kind of their participation in it, had become self-aware of our failures in communication. So when I heard about the concept for Explore to Heal, I felt that that my family would be very receptive to the idea and willing to do it, and that would finally create the mechanism for us to work on our communication, which we had long said we would do, but often then they're just kind of like left on the side. And traditional family therapy honestly usually just excites a lot of those old dynamics. It gave me more context to be more empathetic towards my parents. It can be fun in the fact that it can also be like an emotional roller coaster, in the fact that, you know, some things can come off funny, some things are heavy to hear, and sometimes the fun is the fact that you're having a full range emotional experience all at the same time, because it doesn't just have to be fun. It's more of like the fact that it can sway back and forth between the serious and the non-serious, and it makes it dynamic. Just because I know their story doesn't mean I know how they, you know, digested it, resolved it, or they have never resolved it. And that until I hear it from them, I shouldn't, you know, jump to any conclusions about how their life has impacted them. Slowly but surely, I could see how our whole dynamic of communication could change from a far less reactive one or defensive one, which has been our MO for pretty much my entire life, to having a lot of empathy and sympathy, and thus, instead of like raising walls and defensive walls and accusations, we're actively working on creating a better, safer space for us to communicate and be vulnerable with each other in our day-to-day lives, and not needing like a program or family therapy and stuff to create those spaces for us.